Alrighty, I have a quick little unboxing of a audio, or I don't know exactly how to say it, Bluetooth speaker, the portable speaker that you need, kind of thing, from RadioShack. It is the PVT one Bluetooth. It has a 20 watts RMS. That's in 10 watts into one channel, so it's got 10 watts into each channel, left and right. It's got a 13-hour battery life. It acts as a USB battery. I'm reading it through the display of the phone. So, it acts as a speakerphone. It's got a bass boost port. Let's look at the back here. And I don't know why the phone is doing this weird. Can I get rid of this autofocus thing? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. So I'll just have to keep tapping the screen to autofocus it. So that's what it looks like. So, nice speaker. I did open up the instructions and get at them, so there's the instructions. It comes in different languages. It comes in a different language. I'm not sure what language that is. That is the English version, I believe. I don't like having to re-tap the screen to autofocus. That's what the speaker looks like. As you can see, there's a nice hot spot. And that's what the speaker looks like. We'll get into the all-important accessories box. So it is just a plain white box. You know, just plain Jane. You know, nothing special to it. I'm just going to open this real quick. What comes in here is a charger. So I believe it's a 12 volt, 2.5 amp. Because I looked at one of the speakers in the store, and they had the charger because they're kind of having a clearance sale. So that there, if I can retap the screen again, is a universal 100 to 240, 50 or 60. You can run these off DC because they're a switch mode, but it's a 12.2 center positive. So basically, if for say your wall adapter was to go pop, what they sometimes do, if you happen to have, say, a wireless router, like here's the wireless router's power supply, and it's a Netgear, and look at that, it is 12.2 volt center positive. So, and yeah, so it would actually plug into that just fine. So if your power supply ever died, it's a pretty universal power supply, so I like that. This guy, yeah, that's a 1 amp. It uses 1 amp from the thing. I kind of find it funny how it says 1 amp max for the input. Well, you know what? Yeah, up yours, because you know what? I have a 20 amp circuit in here, and actually one of my big UPS over there will give me up to 30, give me 3,000 watts. So it'll give me quite a bit of juice. I'm going to get the speaker out now. There we go. Put that aside, and we'll take a look at the nice pretty speaker after I get the little packing crates off of it. I'm intending to try to keep all the packaging material in one piece, because I always like to do that, because if I go, or if I want to resell the speaker, or if I want to give it away to a friend, it makes it easier to do that. So, set you guys down real quick on my lap while I do this part, because this part requires patience. there we go. So I got the little speaker thing off there. Set that aside. And I'm gonna also need to be patient. You guys will need to be patient with me, because this requires 2 hands to do, really. I'm gonna lift the tape off here. It's like Christmas all over again on to unbox this guy and everything. I believe I can just slide it on out of the little plastic casing here, like so. Alright, she's free of her thing. And there she is, sitting there. So let's take this out. It's pretty light. It's a good little travel speaker. So let me get this thing to autofocus again. So it's got a microphone, play and stop, answer call, fast forward, rewind, volume up, down. Front is pretty nice. It's got 2 10-watt speakers. There you are, a little pairing light and everything. Sides, pretty nice. It's metal. Feels pretty, actually. I'll give it that much. It feels pretty robust. That is the bottom of it. It's got some nice little rubber feet things for gripping on cables. Keep it so it doesn't fall off your table when it's playing. And everything. Yeah. So there's the catalog number. There. And it says the input. Got power on off. That's your DC input. There's your line input. A and B. I'm not sure what that's for. If that's so, if you have 2 different devices, you can switch that around. I have no idea. There's your thing there. I believe that is actually the whole entire system on off. There's a little base port thing down in there. Pretty nicely made. Actually, a nice rounded surface. So no chuffing. That's where the screws are, under those there. That's just, I believe, rubber that's been poured in there. So, yeah, not really meant to be taken apart. And I do not recommend taking it apart, because if you take it apart, it may break, and you're really screwed. Unless if it's already broken, then you can dissect it. Speaker usually retails for $130, but I got this one for $90 because it was on sale. Actually, let me just use my lovely generator here. Just plug that in. It puts out more than an amp's worth of power. I just plug that on in, and she's charging. So I'm just going to let it charge, not from this. I'll go ahead and plug it directly properly into a appropriate wall socket, but just for the sake of the video, so you guys can see it charging, it's easier for me just to give it power from the generator. And I'm going to go ahead and put the packing material nicely away so it stays all nice. Pretty decent little speaker. Not too heavy. It's I think it's a bit nicer than the Jawbone Jambox. It's quite a nice looking little speaker. Definitely travel friendly. That speaker there is 20 watts total power into that one channel. So, and this one is not you could travel with it on train and stuff, but not airplane. So, and a little Class D amplifier. There's a rechargeable batteries. It's plugged into the grid right now. They just charge at 300 milliamps there. They charge quite quickly. And this guy plays for a while from the batteries if you're not playing at full blast. I'll give you a little sneak example here. No, I'm not going to. But yeah, my iPhone 4S, quite a nice little phone. I'm filming this video on an iPhone 6 Plus. Yeah, really not much in the user guides. I thought, well, maybe, you know what, I'll let you guys take a look at that, you know. Let me just refocus this damn thing. I have to constantly touch the freaking screen. It drives me nuts. It says it takes up to 5 hours. Yeah, fully, yeah. Nice. Does not AC adapter. So the light will just turn off then. It won't go green or anything like some of them do. Like I have a the power thing for this to charge it. It turns green when it's fully charged. So yeah. Okay. I think that's it for the speaker. I'll come back and give you guys maybe in a couple months, I'll give you guys another upshot of it when I have some time to play around with it. So, yep.